What's going on, you guys? Like, welcome you guys to the channel. It's your boy Big Dog back with another one take review. And today I got one for Stranger Things 5, Volume 2. Or Stranger Things 5, Part 2, Season 5, Part 2. Something like that. You know what's going on. And listen, obviously this is a TV review, so there will contain spoilers. Matter of fact, I don't talk about TV shows unless I can talk spoilers. So if you haven't seen it, get up out of here. All right, let's go ahead and get right into it. The setup for some of these main story and plot lines has been ass. Alright? Ass. The execution of it has not been great. But what I will say is that when we actually get to certain moments with these characters, and typically it involves two characters, it has been really, really good. It was that the scenes themselves were good. For example, I don't really like the Steve and Dustin storyline. To me, y'all just kind of like, okay, they're just beefing and who knows why. Because the thing I don't like about it is it seems like Dustin just started acting the way he's been acting right now, which is about 2 years after like Eddie died, all right? Because we hear that Sam has been in that coma for 2 years. Didn't know it was 2 years, but apparently it's been 2 years. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. I don't know. But we are. But it seems like Dustin just started tripping, right? He just started tripping because every indication that the crew or whatever gives is that like Dustin just started tripping. I know, like, why is he tripping right now? All right, so that felt forced. And then you have him like going back and forth with Steve. You know what I'm saying? They speak back and forth. Now the scene where Steve was talking to him, and he was just like, yeah, Eddie died. Eddie got himself killed. You know what I'm saying? He told him not. You know, he told neither one of them to try to be a hero. And that whole like when they were fighting or whatever, that to me probably should have happened early in the season. Okay, because that right there, boom, that creates that whole tension between them two throughout the season, and I would have felt it more. And this is like what we got. It just felt like they were just, I don't know, just pouting for no fucking reason. You know what I mean? But I said all that to say, once they actually get to the moment where Steve was trying to go like save Nancy and Jonathan, that when he like Dustin like told him like what was going on, and like he like, man, I don't want to lose no, like I can't do it again. I can't go through that again. That scene was excellent. And Gay, I'm terrible with names, but the key plays Dustin killed it. And then that friendship or that brotherhood those two have, it shined immediately after that. So it doesn't make you feel like, why the fuck did you have them away from each other? Or have them beat out each other the whole time? It just kind of threw things off. Another storyline with Jonathan and Nancy. Oh my God. These two you forget these two was in a relationship. Because you haven't seen them like be, I don't know, like with each other in so long. And so obviously he has the ring. We thinking like, oh, he's gonna propose. But I think in everybody's mind, they probably thinking like, y'all haven't been close enough to her. Like, honestly, if you got out on one knee and she said no, it wouldn't be surprising to anybody watching. So when they don't do that, and then they're two just thinking they're about to die, and they just start telling the truth to one another, I'm like, this is the best y'all been. This is more of like why people want y'all to get together in the first place. Why don't y'all do more of this? But obviously that's one of the reasons that their relationships like didn't work out, because they weren't doing stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, that was a good scene. It's just like the build up and everything around it. I didn't really care for it. No. Now, one I do think was executed well was all Max and Lucas. They always, I don't know, regardless of like how much screen time those two shared, and which is not much, especially this season. It's like you can still feel like the connection between those two, whether he's sitting beside her, thinking about her, or she's in the upside down trying to get back, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that connection nobody ever hung up the phone. You hear me? They were just waiting on the other one to wake up. You feel me? Like, ooh, that's a bar. That was a bar. That was a bar. But yeah. So that I was mad at that one. So actually when they got back, you know what I'm saying, she woke up. I love that scene. Some more stuff. Now the wig. Okay. We gotta talk about the elephant in the room. Wig. Boy, I almost thought I was begging. You hear me? But anyway, Will. a lot of people don't really care about the Will being gay storyline. Me, I was also one of those people. And like the whole way he was like doing it, I was like, why is this such a huge plot to this damn show? I'm like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? This is obviously a coming of age show with like, you know what I'm saying, horror elements and, you know, sci-fi and stuff like that. I'm like, it's just not hooking. You know what I'm saying? But once again, I didn't like the setup. But once you actually get to this scene and and not only that scene where Will tells everybody, but when he explains, like, yeah, Vecna like knows everything about me, right? And so I'm not gonna be at my best if everybody doesn't know this truth about myself, because I'm still have like this flaw. This, not him being gay is a flaw, just like this flaw that like I'm holding something back that I'm not comfortable with yet, and like I'm scared of the possibility, and like he's playing that in my mind, so I'm not on my A game. Now he said couple things. He said like Vecna has like a fear. We've seen that already. Like now we can get him. So now if I get rid of mine, this can work. And I like that. I'm saying, okay, that worked. That worked. And I get it. It probably wasn't, a lot of these were very clunky setups. But the actual like scenes to where they like, I guess, come to fruition, it's actually good. So I really enjoyed that scene. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I wouldn't. I'm not gonna lie, because I was just like, man, okay, he finna tell everybody. He finna start there crying. He was already depressed, like, bro, it's my fault. I couldn't, like, dude, shut up. Like, I was like, I'm telling you, that's why I legit with the thing when I was watching. But then we get to the scene, I'm just like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? And listen, another thing I gotta say, this season, every season they introduce some new characters and strange things. You know what I'm saying? Typically those characters die. But like, for the most part, every single time they introduce somebody, I really enjoyed their character. Obviously, Eddie being like one of the top. Eddie and my boy, what's my boy name? God damn it. I can't think of his name. He was Joy's boyfriend. Died to the demi-dogs. Bob. R.I.P. Bob. I fuck with Bob too. I fuck with them. But this season we got Derek. And Holly's not a new character, but she's become more of a central character. There's times I'm like, all right, cool. Then there's other times where I'm like, I really wish this time was spent more on the characters that we've grown with for so long. You know what I'm saying? 10 years, obviously. Like, when this shit first came out, I was 22. I was 22. I just came from Vegas. I don't know. But like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you built with these characters, and now you like centralizing so much other things on other characters. Because even with like Holly, and I've enjoyed Holly's character a lot. Well, I've enjoyed her character in spurts. Like sometimes I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, some of the acting scenes just didn't work, or they just wasn't landing or wasn't sticking for me. But they had her doing more than Sam. I'm just like, bro, Sam, do we not remember who Sam is? Sam probably one of the coldest people on the team. But like now she's like got to get advice and help from like Holly. Like Sam damn near felt helpless Sam has been helpless this whole time. That's pretty much what it is. I'm just like, damn, why we doing Sam like this? I'm just like, okay, that's kind of a weird decision. Now Sam just in a wheelchair. And who the fuck is Sam? Somebody please tell me who the fuck Sam is. Who the hell is Sam? I mean, Max, I don't know who the hell Sam is, and I just kept saying it. I don't know who the fuck Sam is, y'all. My bad. Who the fuck is Sam? Is there even a Sam in the show? Where the fuck did that come from? Anyway, but yeah, like that. Everything I said about Sam, I meant for Max. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm just like, I don't get that. Now the Hopper, him, and Elle, who also kind of just feel like an afterthought, which is crazy. It's just like, it's almost like they got Elle set up to where like, it seems like she's so powerful that we don't want to have her around anything because like, oh, it'll problem be solved. And I don't think that's the case. I don't think that shouldn't be the case. Vecna should be completely unstoppable, which I'm not gonna lie, he's also kind of just been in the background not really doing much, just sending demogorgons and demi-dogs and demi whatever else. I'm just kind of like, all right, what, you should be, like, we only got one episode left. He got no bodies other than them damn people we don't know the names of. I'm like, damn, what are we? And then the army shit, just like army stuff and stuff like this always suck. Like the army element always has. The army, they can't shoot worth a damn. They got Nancy sniping motherfucker down, which is still crazy that Nancy out here just don't mind catching a hat. Anybody else thought about that? Like Nancy don't mind killing, like no problem catching bodies. Some of the armed people don't even know what they there for. Like they just like doing they do this. She just chopping their head down. But it is what it is. But yeah, man. I don't know. I'm enjoying it. It just at times I feel like, and that's because I think this season is very different from any other seasons, because other seasons like they're just like living their lives and then dealing with this stuff. This time it's like they're just dealing with the stuff. They're just dealing with you know what I'm saying, the upside down, Vecna, all of that. You know what I'm saying? So we don't get to get that not break, but just like that relaxing feel, or just like that the feel of the what is it called, when like the place, when like the place becomes like a character, because that's kind of how it was. Like, you know what I'm saying, when they would go to the arcade, go to the mall, all that like 80s element stuff that we loved about the show, we don't get that this season, because it's just like, hey, we're just at war. You know what I'm saying? So it feels very different. You know what I'm saying? But I think I always like that element of the show, because that elevated all the material within it. You know what I'm saying? Now we focus on characters, but at the same time, we're introducing new characters, and some characters that we know, they kind of not doing much with them. And I don't know, that like it's a mixed bag for me. This, especially with like this, the first 4 episodes, I was digging. I didn't love them either, but this one is more of a mixed bag. But like I said, once we get to those actual like climactic moments, climactic moments with character arcs, I really enjoyed them. It's just I can't forget the shit that led to them. But then again, once again, I'm a person who really enjoys endings more than anything. Like how you end something. But yeah, we got now. I love the explanation. Explanation. What the fuck was that? I love the explanation of like what the upside down is, and like how we see like it's not what we always thought it was. Because you kind of wonder like, why when they be in the upside down, they never see none of the stuff, the demogorgons, demidogs just walking around. Because no, that's not where they from. You get them, bring them there, and then cause that, I love that. The whole wormhole, love that. That was excellent. Love that explanation. But yeah, one more episode. I'll probably miss some stuff with some characters. Robin, I still really like Robin's character. Robin's a great character. I just don't care for her girlfriend. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. Robin too good for her girlfriend. I hope she finds somebody better. Her girlfriend boring as fuck. Her girlfriend boring. Robin deserves somebody better. I get it. Sometimes people don't, opposites attract. But Robin can do better. Nothing against a girl. She got a job and she seems caring, but Robin can do better. Fuck, it is what it is. But yeah, man. If I probably forgot some shit. Probably do like little single videos on it about like on my TikTok or whatever. It's still good. It's still good, and I'm really looking forward to the season finale, the series finale, as a matter of fact, because that's gonna make or break. Like I said, stuff can be clunky. It can be like all that shit, yeah. But if you nail the ending, I damn near forgive it. Matter of fact, I know damn near I forgive everything, because I'm gonna think about all the other great stuff that led to it. I won't think about the clunky road. I'm just gonna think about, God damn it, we're here. You ever been on a shitty flight where the turbulence is crazy as hell? You had a couple of smooth parts throughout, but a lot of times it was turbulent. Then when you get to your destination and your trip is amazing, as long as they do that, we good. We good. Also, L's sister, don't give a damn about her at all. She probably gonna be the sacrificial lamb Won't bother me one bit. L possibly dying? No. No, because they didn't already thought, like Hop not losing another kid. I refuse. I would be sad as shit if Hop had to see another one of his kids pass away. I would be sad as shit. So I don't think L going nowhere. Also, how the fuck did what's the name Miss Wheeler get her ass up? The Demogorgons ain't shit no more. Fuck, them niggas fired their ass. But yeah, you gotta let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll catch up with you guys later.